Hi, I'm Richard, Chair of North Yorkshire Sport, and on behalf of the trustees and staff team, I'd like to welcome you to the North Yorkshire Sport Impact Report for 2023-24, showcasing the difference that we've made to people and communities in North Yorkshire. We've made great strides in the last year, and we're really pleased to meet the Tier 3 standard for the Code of Sports Governance. We are proud to have produced our first Diversity and Inclusion Action Plan, driven by strong leadership across the trustee and staff team, with an aim to ensure we embed key principles across our work. As our biggest asset, we are really proud of the drive and passion of our staff, who work across a multitude of partnerships, networks and programmes. Externally, we continue to navigate a changing landscape, working with North Yorkshire Council and City of York Council, alongside the newly launched York and North Yorkshire Combined Authority, with a challenge for us to continue to advocate and influence the role of movement, sport and physical activity in the priorities of our partners. We're grateful to Sport England and other key partners for continuing to support us in the work we do promoting sport and physical activity in communities across North Yorkshire. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the report.
At North Yorkshire Sport, we contribute to children and young people fulfilling their potential and feeling happy and healthy. The Sport England Active Lives Children and Young People survey captures the sport and physical activity behaviours of 5 to 16-year-olds across England. In North Yorkshire, the latest results show that 47% of children averaging 60 minutes or more of sport and physical activity per day. The results indicate some positive trends, but continue to highlight significant inequalities based on gender, ethnicity, and socio-economic background.
The Active Lives Children and Young People survey highlights that girls are 7% less likely to be active than boys. To address disparity, we organised a wellbeing festival specifically designed to engage girls in physical activities that they find enjoyable and empowering. Girls from local schools played a crucial role in planning the event, selecting activities such as dance, yoga and team sports that resonated with their peers. We reached out to schools with LGBTQ+ groups, social, emotional and mental health schools, and schools with pupils who have additional needs to explore how they could participate and collaborate with us in our planning and reflecting stage, enhancing the diversity and inclusivity of the event for young people across the county.
Drawing on data sets such as the index of multiple deprivation and income deprivation affecting children, we were able to target some of our focus on communities most in need. During the second year of the Opening School Facilities project, we worked closely with Michael Siddle Primary School to increase access to physical activity through community clubs. The sessions attracted 198 community users and 125 children and young people from the school.
Our work continues to support refugee families, and by collaborating with North Yorkshire Youth, Rural Arts and other partners, we've expanded our reach to ethnically diverse communities in North Allerton. In rural areas where the voluntary and community sector faces challenges in providing daily support, these sessions play a crucial role in reducing isolation and creating opportunities for healthy, active engagement.
North Yorkshire Sport use a place-based approach to improve the well-being of young people across different communities. Colburn, in Richmondshire, is situated within the top 20 most deprived wards in North Yorkshire and had almost 50% of pupils accessing free school meals. We supported the school to develop a forest school curriculum. The approach gave each child the opportunity to access forest school during curriculum time to build confidence and support a transition into after-school activity. In a combined approach, we were also able to support feast programmes to run from the site, in an area where funding, cost and travel limitations made access to woodland spaces difficult. The new site offered local clubs a much-needed natural environment to explore and enjoy.
Utilising a range of approaches, we support children and young people through early interventions using mentoring, physical activity and local community opportunities to build confidence, motivation and interpersonal skills.
Continuing our work with communities, we have enabled young people and their families to be more active together within the community surrounding Oatlands Infant School. A bike library was created that can be accessed by the local community, which in turn has led to a significant rise in families participating in active travel.
In the next year, we will continue our place-based approach, supporting children and young people to fulfil their potential and feel healthy and happy.
The Active Communities team work to cultivate and sustain active, connected communities throughout North Yorkshire and York. The latest Active Lives report shows that despite the challenges posed by the global pandemic and the cost of living crisis, activity levels remain positive, with 68% of North Yorkshire adults achieving the recommended levels of activity.
Over the last year, we've continued to build on our knowledge and understanding of our target places, which include Selby Town, Scarborough, Broughton Road in Skipton and Colburn. as well as supporting the broader physical activity system in York. We've gathered insight into target areas, challenges, aspirations, and ongoing work done by other partners. We understand the importance of working alongside others and where we can add value.
Our targeted approach has enabled us to work with refugees across North Yorkshire to improve their well-being and help them to be more connected to their communities.
What we're trying to do is just lift up spirits. If they're not getting out much or they're not being able to exercise much, we give them the opportunity to come out, do a bit of sport. Really, the general gist is to try and lift up their well-being.
We've attended networks and forums, spoken with local community organisations and met with organisations across a range of remits, therefore integrating and working to establish ourselves within the systems. For example, we've been collaborating closely with Sea Change on a number of work areas and have been able to gain a good understanding of the area, integrate ourselves and become part of the system.
North Yorkshire Sport has become an integral part of the area's sport network, and the work they undertake is essential for our communities.
It's been great to be approached by organisations wanting to know more about our work and the support we can offer. Over a relatively short period of time, working in a place-based way, we've become trusted and sought out partners for others to link with. We were approached by the Scarborough Town Board to undertake community consultation on their behalf to feed into the new town plan and funding allocation. This connection also allowed us to identify an opportunity and successfully gained a position on the board.
Because of our knowledge of the local area and organisations, when the play zone opportunity arose, we were able to confidently approach the Football Foundation with a submission to lead on the application, pulling together local partners to drive the project forward. The local and co-design approach required has been easier because of this, and we are more able to ensure the community's needs are met.
Next year, we will continue to develop the connections and networks we engage with, bring new partners together and drive forward action as we further embed ourselves in our places. Whilst we are mindful to measure success as our place of belonging within a system, we will also develop more visible actions that demonstrate some of the more tangible impact on communities.
Our focus as a team is to enhance the health and well-being of targeted groups in North Yorkshire and York. It is well documented that being physically active offers a multitude of benefits for both physical and mental health. However, certain groups often face barriers to engaging in sport and physical activity, leading to continued health inequalities. Those that are disproportionately impacted include older adults, people with disabilities or long-term health conditions, specific ethnic groups, and those from lower socioeconomic backgrounds.
During the previous 12 months, the team have taken a holistic approach to improving the health and well-being of the individuals and groups we work with. For example, we utilised a personalised exercise programme to support older people, focusing on boosting their physical capabilities, motivation and confidence to maintain an active lifestyle. Another example of our holistic approach to well-being is our work supporting women from ethnically diverse communities to access yoga and other well-being practices in a natural outdoor environment. The session promotes physical wellness, skill development, creating a sense of belonging which all contribute to protecting mental health. Over the last year, we worked with 16 economically inactive individuals in York and Harrogate to improve well-being as a way to develop skills and enter the job market, with 10 participants securing paid employment.
The team has also focused on building and maintaining partnerships. Our role and reputation as a system partner with the public health and adult social service colleagues has continued to develop. Successfully facilitating physical activity interventions like Escape Pain, Strong and Steady and the current Get Moving service illustrates the innovative ways we can support older people and people with long-term health conditions to live healthier and happier lives. This recognition has meant that North Yorkshire Sport are the lead organisation in a new collaborative, co-produced project to tackle health inequalities in the Vale and Selby area. Further building those relationships with the Integrated Care Board, Local Care Partnership and local primary care network colleagues.
We've also developed our relationship with social prescribers throughout the county. We've worked with the Integrated Care Board and Hey Smile to help them find out about opportunities in the county for green and blue social prescribing. We helped survey clubs and organisations to find out what stage of readiness they may be to accept referrals. The findings help support the work to better connect the health and care system with community-based outdoor and in-nature activities. We have also strengthened our relationship and connection to the North Yorkshire Public Health team. The two organisations have embarked on a progressive joint post to support the development of a whole system approach to supporting people to move more.
Over the next year, we hope to deepen our connection with key stakeholders through our influence on the development of a physical activity framework for North Yorkshire. We will further develop our links with social prescribers to increase referrals into clubs and organisations and programmes offering movement and physical activity. This will include a free training module on YH Learning about the benefits of sport, physical activity and movement for social prescribers. We will strengthen the work we do directly with clubs and organisations to support the progression of wellbeing and safeguarding within sport and physical activity. We will continue to ensure our work is guided by the voice of our communities.
We recognise that the way we operate provides a critical foundation that supports us to work responsibly and effectively. Over the last year, we have reaffirmed our commitment to strong governance by meeting the refreshed Tier 3 standards of the Code of Governance for Sport. We are proud that our work goes beyond compliance, and we work hard on a strong culture of openness, transparency, integrity and clarity of purpose. We've made significant progress in our commitment to equality, diversity and inclusion, with a dedicated EDI subgroup comprising of staff and trustees driving forward an organisational and systemic approach to addressing inequalities. Each year we look to identify improvement actions that move the organisation on and enable us to be more effective in our work. Over the last year, we've progressed our strategic approach to marketing, including launching a new, more accessible and customer-friendly website. We have also made steps to work closer with the communities we work with, embedding this as one of our organisational values. We still have work to do in this area, as culture change can take time. As we look forward, we're going to carry out a governance review as well as a HR review. We're also going to explore how we could be more regular with our communications with our partners and how we can further demonstrate leadership in bringing together a platform for learning and sharing.
In refreshing our organisational values last year, we've now incorporated a new value to demonstrate our commitment to learning and sharing. Early indications are positive, with 83% of partners agreeing that we are always learning and sharing. We've introduced more of a coaching culture to support growth in the team, as well as dedicating more time spent reflecting and sharing in team sessions. Externally, we continue to champion YH Learning as a platform for learning and have hosted a number of Lunch and Learn webinars focusing on different leadership topics and concepts for colleagues within our network. We continue to create value with our stakeholders, and they report strong alignment of purpose with us, which reflects our approach to work together to tackle the biggest priorities that face our communities. This is reflected in a strong Net Promoter Score, which continues a trend of high stakeholder value over the recent years. We also tested perceptions against our 3 newly launched external values and found that there was really strong affinity to those values, even though they'd only just been launched. We now hear from Jo Ireland, Assistant Director at North Yorkshire Council with the responsibility for sport and leisure and wellbeing. Jo describes how North Yorkshire Sport have worked closely with the Council as they have undertaken a strategic leisure review.
North Yorkshire Sport have brought an incredible amount to that process. Obviously, an independent organisation that provide that really helpful and constructive challenge for us, that ability to be able to draw on that wide learning experience from elsewhere. And also in terms of supporting some of those strategic conversations as well with Sport England has been really helpful.
I hope you've enjoyed watching the North Yorkshire Sport Impact Report video, seeing the huge difference that movement, activity and sport can make to people's lives. None of this would be possible without the fantastic staff and board that we have working with us, and I'd like to say a huge thank you to them for all the effort they've put in and the difference they've made. Equally, we are hugely grateful to all of our funders, including Sport England and the National Lottery, who, through their continued investment and confidence in North Yorkshire Sport, we've been able to drive and deliver so much change. We look forward to continuing this work in the future, and we hope to work with existing partners and also new ones going forward. So if you are interested in working with us, then please do get in touch, and we'd be happy to see how much difference we can make together.